Is Rust console in trouble due to Rust Mobile? Now, you would have thought a game being on mobile to its console counterpart would be significantly worse in terms of performance and both graphics as well as the gameplay that you can have. For some reason, all of us have ended up playing a game where that doesn't seem like it's the case. I mean, as of today, there's gameplay already of people flying around in helis on Rust, and this is debated that I believe is just in China or Japan, and as well as trains, you're able to ride trains, whereas in console you cannot do that. Now, whilst Rust Mobile I believe will do really well because the gameplay already looks really clean, really good for a mobile game and runs really well, I don't think that it will kill off Rust console because one, the gaming community on console is just way too big and it's not the preferred way of playing being a mobile, whereas on a controller that's pretty much where the core audience for Rust players will be. I can't really see many PC players playing on their mobile if it's not cross-play synced. If it's just the mobile version, console version, and PC version, then PC are going to stick to PC, and console you will probably see a lot of people drift off onto mobile. This isn't going to shake any of the sales for console, however it will deliver some hard hitting truths about the development going on within this game and how it's being run, that being Rust console. Because all the updates that we want, we've just seen in a mobile gameplay that's been out for maybe a year or two, and it's going to be coming out swiftly within 2025. So it's not looking good for console. And I get it, different hardware limitations, that being console and being a phone. Still, I think it really looks bad considering they're able to do that much on a phone, whereas on console we are lacking very hard. So Facepunch Studios has officially announced the development of Rust Mobile and aiming to bring the intense survival experience of the original game to handheld devices. The project is a collaboration between Facepunch Studios and Level Infinite, known for their expertise in adapting popular PC and console games for mobile. Hell, get their development team on this fucking game for console. So the development progress and release times. So as of right now, Rust Mobile is progressing well in its development. While official release date hasn't been confirmed, the game is expected to enter a closed beta phase in early 2025 with a potential global release later this year, being 2025, as well as key features and gameplay. So Rust Mobile aims to deliver a faithful adaptation of the original game and optimized for mobile devices, and these key features include this: enhanced graphics. The game will offer graphics optimized for mobile devices, ensuring a visually appealing experience while maintaining the aesthetics of the original game. Diverse game modes. Players can enjoy various game modes from solo play to team-based experiences, catering to different playstyles. I'll be wondering if they actually get in community servers right off the jump. If you're new around here to Rust console originally was going to have the community servers on launch, and then somehow it got delayed for 3 years. I don't know how that happens, but it happened. And social interaction. Enhanced communication features will allow players to form alliances and rivalries easily, fostering a dynamic multiplayer environment. So pretty much this is going to be probably most likely a better version of PUBG in terms of gameplay style. So the core gameplay will involve exploring a vast open world, gathering resources, crafting tools and building shelters to survive against environmental threats and other players. Essential survival mechanics such as managing hunger, thirst and health will be integral to the experience. And so we go into the graphics and visuals. So while specific details about graphical fidelity of Rust Mobile are still under wraps, the development team is committed to optimizing the game's visuals for mobile platforms. The goal is to provide a stunning visual experience that stays true to the original game's aesthetics. Now, for the juicy part, the impact on Rust Console Edition. So Rust Console has been available on platforms like PlayStation and Xbox since 2021. And while console version offers a robust survival experience, it has faced criticism regarding graphical quality and performance issues. So given the hardware limitations of mobile devices compared to consoles, it's unlikely that Rust Mobile will surpass the console version in terms of graphical fidelity or performance. However, Rust Mobile could attract a new audience due to its accessibility and portability, potentially expanding the game's player base. Now, what I'm worried about is how bad it makes console look, because one, I don't think the community has been treated fairly, and obviously me and a lot of other content creators have spoken about or voiced our opinions on this. It just doesn't look good on the dev team or whoever's kind of mingling with these updates or talk to the community, because Facepunch and mobile has had a lot more communication than console has with its development team. There's no hints, there's no Easter eggs, there's absolutely nothing, and it's been about 4 to 5 months since we actually got a proper content update. So, you know, we're eagerly awaiting, and I've got to say, I'm not going to go into it too much. Very, very burnt out on making videos when there's actually not a lot to cover, and I don't want to sound like a broken record saying this will come, this will come, this will come, because I don't even fucking know anymore, because we are just left to think for ourselves on this point. However, I wanted to come on today to talk about Rust Mobile and how it's, you know, it should make Double 11 look at themselves and think, what are we doing with this game? The insane potential this game has, the amount of money that could be made, and the amount of, you know, smiles on people's faces they could make with being more transparent and obviously bringing more updates to the game. And I hope Rust Mobile delivers the hard-hitting truths that this game has been poorly managed being console, and it ultimately needs to do better. Because look at the gameplay we've seen on the mobile version of the game already, if those clips obviously are legit. You know, it runs smooth, it looks decent for a game that's not even out yet, and as well as people flying fucking minicopters. Again, if that's true, it's just crazy to see. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If there's any updates surrounding this game, whether it's to do with, you know, content updates or anything like that, be sure to subscribe, and I'll be making videos on them when they do deliver. As always, thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Take care.